Hello everybody, welcome to a review, my first review of a World of Tanks tank. This is with patch 8.11. Yes, it is stupid that after 8.9 we went to 8.10 and then 11, but this is not a math class, this is just a short review of this very good tier 8 Chinese heavy tank, the 110. Alright, let's get back to this superb tank. Best things about it, two things. First, the armor. The frontal armor is very good. As you can see here, hull armor is just 120 on paper, but the angle here and here makes it quite difficult to hit from the front, unless of course you have a much better gun than one found on tier 8 or perhaps even tier 9 tank. An easy way to kill this tank is if you manage to hit it from the side, from the bottom here, and also if you somehow manage to hit it on top of the turret. Otherwise, it's a hit or miss. I would say 50-50% if you have a good enough gun to penetrate it from the front. So yes, it is very well armored from the front. Sides at 90 armor and rear at 60. Nothing to write home about, at least in theory. In practice, I have noticed several times to bounce off enemy shots at all kind of angles, either straight on or of course from something like 45 degrees. I don't know if it is just coincidence, RNG or something else, but all I can say is that the hull armor from the sides and rear is slightly at least better than what the numbers over here tell you. The turret, as I mentioned earlier, has very good front, sides and rear. Not fantastic, but good enough for most battles, for everything up to your tier 8. Now, in terms of gun, let's have a quick look here at research. You have the choice of 3 guns, after of course you have fully researched all of them. You have number 1, number 2, these 2 guns first. Yeah. Well, it is worth getting the second one if you can, if you have it. The 122mm D25T. It's a good gun, it's not a bad gun, even for tier 8. But it's definitely not one that you want to keep, even if you want to go ahead for the next superb tank in the list. In my opinion, what you have to do is research this turret and then research this top gun for the tier. The 100mm gun, 22mm smaller than the previous one, at higher rate of fire, much higher penetration at 215 over 175, but indeed slower damage, 320 and not 390. However, the accuracy is much better at 0.38, when the previous gun had 0.46, and if I remember correctly, this has 0.48. Yes, terrible. This one is good for a Chinese tank especially. Aiming time 2.9 seconds. It feels like a whole different class of gun compared to the previous one for aiming time. Yes, half a second doesn't appear much to the noob, let's say, but in practice this half a second makes huge difference if you want to keep fighting with this tank and do well. Obviously you are going to need the top tracks and you just hard. Personally, I don't think that anyone can play with this tank for several battles with everything researched and not want to keep this tank. It's a beast in defending or attacking. I don't usually use premium ammo, although I do lately tend to buy some premium ammo just in case. But even if you don't use, as I rarely use it, this gun will definitely serve you to up to tier 9 without any problems. Tier 10, of course, you're gonna have problems, especially if you want to hit anything from the front. And don't, unless of course you find a weak spot. What do I get for it? As you can see here, I get a small repair kit, first aid kit, small one, and automatic fire extinguisher. I find them, since you can buy them using regular credits, something that you have to get for every higher tier tank you have in this game. Simply is something that you must not be cheap about it. Buy one. In terms of equipment, I have coated optics. I like to view as far as possible, so I have 380 view range. With this one, of course, increases, and then enhanced gun laying drive, 10% aiming time, lowers that 2.9% even more, at almost 2.5, 2.6, which is fantastic. And then large caliber tank gun rammer, which reduces the loading time to a very, very good number, up to, I would say, some medium tanks, although I guess not many. My recommendation for this tank is this: if you are tired of the heavy tanks of other nations, try this. Don't try the test server, because that will be impossible to find if it is a good tank there or not, but go for it. Go for the full tree and check and research and buy this. It's a very good tank. It's not impossible to destroy, so don't think that just because you have good armor you're going to get away with everything. No, if you play stupid, you'll die like stupid. Now I have 2 battles to show you. The first one I do quite well and actually managed to win. In the second, things are a bit different. Still, well worth watching in my opinion. Now let's see what's going on here. The map is of course cliff, and I'm heading on the right side as I usually do when I have a tank. I see that no one is actually following me, so I decide to stand by this house here, or farm, or whatever it is, and wait for the enemy to come and kill me. Because let's face it, without any fire support, friendly fire support, you are screwed in this game, unless, I don't know, you are very lucky, or the enemy team is made of retarded monkeys on crack. Alright, so I'm waiting here for my end. Okay, I'm kidding, of course. I'm not waiting here to die. I believe I can fire a couple of shots and then fall back. At least that's the plan. Of course, I don't know what is coming from this side. I do know though that nothing is coming from my side, meaning no friendly support. Excuse me. Ooh, Jagdpanzer 4. Once hit and he stops. He sees me. He fires once and bounces off my armor. Come on. Thank you for stopping. Jagdpanzer 4 is destroyed. Good. At this point I'm considering falling back or not, and then I decide to do so. From the fear of the enemy artillery mostly. But yeah, I'm not really that much afraid. because I see that most of the enemy is near the middle and the other side, so the enemy artillery is probably aiming that way. Feeling a bit bored, I say, what the hell, let's move on. And I think at some point, close, any second now, I'll ask for help. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, perhaps I'm wrong. Played this game a couple of hours ago. No, less than that. So, I'm waiting here. Nothing is approaching, so I decide to move a bit further up. This could usually mean one of two things. Either you're alone, or you have half a battalion waiting for you behind the corner. So I try to play very carefully here, but still advance because I'm bored. Alright. It's difficult to see something there, but not impossible. However, I can see that I'm still alone over here. Ooh, T-69, very dangerous tank. Fire once, hit and fall back. He bounces off my front. He bounces again. Ooh, the front armor of the 110 is quite good. I hit the VK-36 and he bounces on my side, on my front. Good, good, good. Panther, no, another VK. Shit. This is a medium. No, it's not a medium, it's a tier 6 tank. Alright, falling back while getting hit and not being penetrated. Good. Can I hit him? I have no idea how this didn't go through, but at least my armor is good enough for him. Bye bye. And I have a friendly tank behind me supporting me. Finally. It is a Panther. Good. Good, 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 good. And I say affirmative as a help, as a thanks. Now VK, he is an easy target. As long as he doesn't kill me. Alright, good. The friendly Panther hits him once. He's getting away now. Can I hit him? No, a KV-3 hits me. Oh my, KV-3 is a very dangerous tank. Although, usually not able to kill me, at least from the front. Now, I do manage to hit the commander hatch of that VK-36 and kill it. Good, good. 3 kills down. Score is 6-3, and I'm not alone on this side. That sounds great to me. Oh, KV-3 and the ISU. Oh, that 152 is the most dangerous target because he can, with a bit of luck, one shot kill me. Ah, just a track, and he repairs it quickly. Can I hit him again? No, he's behind cover, but the KV-3 isn't. No damage done. That's a shame. What can I do? I'm falling back a bit. Yes, the KV-3 is a tier down, but it's a good tank. I should not be taken without the appropriate respect. I'm slow. I'm waiting and slightly moving to see if I can detect any enemy tanks. And thankfully, the friendly Panther is good at what it does. He's providing fire support without getting killed like an idiot. Good. Didn't have a good enough line of fire to hit that KV-3. I'm using now the destroyed tank here as a cover. And I'm deliberately dropping this tree to provide some coverage. Waiting and moving, waiting and moving. Always careful. I'm mostly worried about the ISU 152. I don't know where it is. If it is anywhere near there, he can possibly one-shot kill me. So I'm very careful. Now I also know that the KV-3 is around here. And who knows, perhaps another tank too. Ooh, KV-3 is here, I can see him. Well, I can detect him, that's how the game works. At very close ranges you can detect the enemy even behind cover. Okay, the Panther fires at him. He makes the KV-3 aim at the Panther but not fire. Then I shoot him I damage the KV-3. The KV-3 fires at the Panther and misses. Excellent! The best possible result so far. Now, if you notice, both I and the guy with the Panther have camo on our tanks. This helps a lot in cases like this, which gives you like a few milliseconds of advantage to actually stay undetected to the enemy and manage to fire first. Alright, after a couple of very successful shots and one from the Panther, the enemy KV-3 got destroyed. Burned. Alright, I'm a little bit more relaxed now, but I'm still worried about the ISU. ISU, yes, and there it is. Can I hit him? I hit him, I don't kill him, and I get killed myself. Now here I did a mistake. I should have moved back or forward, not just stayed there. That was a mistake on my side. Thankfully the T-69 shot me once and missed. Well, bounced and then missed. But I cannot see them. Ah, someone got that IS before I could. Now I'm decided that I'm an easy target if I sit down, if I sit there. So I just move forward and hope for the best. Besides, I have quite good armor on the front. I have a good chance of bouncing any shots. Right. And someone else kills the T-69. Okay. So the enemy has 2 heavy tanks and 1 artillery. The heavy tanks, as you can see on the minimap, are on the left side. E2 and F2. So moving ahead towards the possible position of the artillery. And the Panther follows me like a very good team player. Although we are not in any contact, as you can see. I don't know the guy. And I have turned off the chat because I find that it distracts me way too much. M44, that's the artillery. I want it dead. Alright, the Panther actually fired first, but didn't manage to hit the target. Well, good for me. Artillery down. Now we have 1 IS-3 and 1 KV-4. Very dangerous tanks, but at this point in the game, they are as good as dead. He's behind cover, but I think I can fire at him once. Yes, but it bounces. Someone else kills the KV-4, and now I'm trying to move as fast as possible towards the IS-3. But the Panther managed to destroy it. That's okay, he deserved the kill. Great battle, a victory of course. We got a Master Badge, first class, not bad. High caliber, and steel wall medals, excellent. Now 18 shots, 18 hits, 16 penetration, awesome. 4219 in this tank, very good. Now look at this, 15 hits received, only 3 penetrations. Almost 4000 damage, potential damage received. Very, very good. And here's the second replay. Second battle. What can I say about this battle? I can say that's quite interesting. I did a couple of mistakes, which I didn't pay for them, and I paid for something else. Now let's have a look. I'm trying to go on this side of the map, as I usually do when I have a heavy tank, or sometimes even a tank destroyer. I have support, I have that E25, and I have a heavy tank behind me, an IS-3, very good. Approaching there, and suddenly we see an IS-6, trying to hit it. Critical hit, but no actual damage, that's the same. T-32, fall back, hits my tank and damages me. Well, I damage him even more. Alright, continue to fall back, I don't want to get hit again. T-34-1, that's a very good tank, another one of my favorites. But not favorite enough to not hit it and damage it, thankfully. The A-25 is in danger, and he died, as probably expected. I bounced off the T-34-1, that's... Actually, that's not that surprising. The T-34-1 has some strange armor, but not strange enough to withstand the second hit. I think that was the Panzer 38 that fired at me and missed. No problem with me. I fired, but I hit something there. I think it was a wall. So the T-34 is still alive. Trying to go behind cover, get hit and bounce. T-34 1, bye bye. IS-6 fires at me and bounces again. Several times now, good. Quickly trying to hit it, but this is a bad shot. Still managed to do some critical hit and not get damaged. But someone hits me from the side. It is AT-15. Hide, hide, hide. Oops. No more hidden. No more house there to hide behind. I found once, hit it even on the move, but I get damaged. So moving back was the right thing to do here. Because an IS-6 now comes from the front. I hit him. He hits me, penetrates me. That's something you don't see every day. Now, can I hit him again? Top of the turret or below? Below. Bye bye, 6. Good. I'm very careful with the AT-15. He misses. Can I see anyone? I think I can see the Centurion. Yes, 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 yes. Good hit. 3 of 5 damage. No one's coming from the side. Good. Come on. I need someone. I need to hit someone. I fired something, but I don't know why I thought that. Alright, I decided to move ahead. I wanted to help that, what was it? Was the KV-1? No, IS-3 I think. But I was a bit too late for that. Alright. Ooh, KV-2. He missed. I don't know how he missed, but I'm not complaining. KV-2 with high explosives can ruin your day quite quickly. I want to destroy that Centurion before he goes behind me, and I managed to do so. The T-32 fires at me and bounces off again my front armor. Good. Come on. Yes, another good hit on the T-32. I really don't like the T-32, guys. I have it, but I don't like it. Alright, KV-2. Ooh, high explosives. He hits me and I hit him. I damaged him a lot, but he almost killed me. I'm down at 51 points health. Come on, I can get that T-32, right? Can I? Can I? Please? Shit. The AT-15 from earlier decided to come this side and ruin my day. Oh well, what a shame. Still, all things considered, a good battle. Let's see the results of this one. Defeat of course at 43,000 credits won. Defender medal and Master Badge second class, not bad. Now, 70 shots, 15 hits, 13 penetrations, not bad. 2800 damage done. Now, 12 hits received, 6 penetrations. That's quite often what happens. You get 50% hits to penetrations. And potential damage received over 4000. That's quite average for this tank, I would say. Yep, that was it. Final recommendation. If you like heavy tanks and you like good armor, get this tank. Yes, it has the usual problems of most Chinese tanks. Gun depression is quite bad, but I don't give a shit. This is one of my favorite tanks, and together with the IS-6 my favorite tier 8 tank. Thank you for watching.